Valerie Dilorenzo, and this is
Aaron.
Aaron Dilorenzo, and we're reading here at the Hickory Bookshop. We are going to share with you tonight a passage from Maya Angelou's I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. Of course, that is her autobiography. And one of the reasons why I love to read, one of the many, many reasons I love to read, is because I learn about people who are different from me in some way, and then I can often discover some of our commonalities. Reading helps many of us become more empathetic people. In this passage that we are going to share with you, Marguerite Johnson, who of course was the young Maya Angelou, she has just been called to the stage and received her diploma. A white politician had just given a speech that made Marguerite feel worthless, basically. And so it begins. I thought about colors I hated: ecru, puce, lavender, beige, and black. There was shuffling and rustling around me. Then Henry Reed was giving his valedictory address.
To be or not to be?
Hadn't he heard the white folks? We couldn't be, so the question was a waste of time. Henry's voice came out clear and strong. I feared to look at him. Hadn't he got the message? There was no
nobler in the mind
for Negroes, because the world didn't think that we had minds, and they let us know it.
Outrageous fortune.
Now that was a joke. When the ceremony was over, I had to tell Henry Reed some things, that is, if I still cared. Not rub, Henry, erase. There's the erase, us. Henry had been a good student in elocution. His voice rose on tides of promise and fell on waves of warning. The English teacher had helped him to create a sermon winging through Hamlet's soliloquy. To be a man, a doer, a builder, a leader, or to be a tool, an unfunny joke, a crusher of funky toadstools. I marveled that Henry could go through with the speech as if we had a choice. I had been listening and silently rebutting each sentence with my eyes closed. Then there was a hush, which in an audience warns that something unplanned is happening. I looked up and saw Henry Reed, the conservative, the proper, the A student, turn his back to the audience and turn to us, the proud graduating class of 1940, and sing, nearly speaking,
lift every voice and sing, till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty.
It was the poem written by James Weldon Johnson. It was the music composed by J. Rosamond Johnson. It was the Negro national anthem. Out of habit, we were singing it. Our mothers and fathers stood in the dark hall and joined the hymn of encouragement. A kindergarten teacher led the small children onto the stage, and the buttercups and daisies and bunny rabbits marked time and tried to follow.
Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod, felt in the days when hope unborn had died, yet with a steady beat. Have not our weary feet come to the place for which our fathers sighed?
Every child that I knew had learned the song with his ABCs, and along with Jesus Loves Me, This I Know. But I personally had never heard it before, never heard the words, despite the thousands of times I had sung them, never thought they had anything to do with me. On the other hand, the words of Patrick Henry had made such an impression on me that I had been able to stretch myself tall and trembling and say,
I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty or give me death.
And now I heard, really for the first time,
we have come over a way that with tears has been watered. We have come treading our path through the blood of the slaughtered.
While echoes of the song shivered in the air, Henry Reed bowed his head, said,
Thank you,
and returned to his place in the line. The tears that slipped down many faces were not wiped away in shame. We were on top again. As always, again. We survived. The depths had been icy and dark, but now a bright sun spoke to our souls. I was no longer simply a member of the proud graduating class of 1940. I was a proud member of the wonderful, beautiful Negro race. And her words helped me to understand a group of people that are different from me. Thank you.